Welcome to the Better Business Beat, your go-to source for insights, stories, and conversations that matter to our community. I'm your host, Mechele Mills, and each week we explore topics which impact the way we live, work, and do business here in East Texas. From smart consumer tips and local success stories to practical advice for navigating today's challenges, we are here to keep you informed, empowered, and connected. So, whether you're a consumer, a business owner, or just someone who loves supporting local organizations, this show is your front row seat to the people, trends, and ideas shaping our region. Today on the Better Business Beat, I am pleased to welcome Daniel Nagore, partner at Nagore Consulting Group. NCG is a premier marketing and consulting agency based in Tyler, Texas, dedicated to helping local businesses, organizations, and individuals achieve their goals with strategic insight and innovative solutions. Daniel grew up in Mexico City, moved to Tyler at 18, and holds degrees in business management, administration, and marketing from Tyler Junior College and the University of Texas at Tyler. Nagore Consulting Group has led projects spanning from political campaigns to special events, including the Rose City Christmas celebrations, so he is perfectly positioned to share what is ahead for this year's parade. Today, we'll talk about what to expect at the upcoming Rose City Christmas Parade, how local businesses and community groups can get involved, why this event matters, and what makes this year unique. I'm also very fortunate to be able to call him a very dear friend. So, Daniel, welcome to the show, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Mechele. Thank you for having me. It's an honor to be here with you today. So I appreciate that's a very nice introduction. So appreciate you for that.
Absolutely, there's lots of nice things to say about you. So for those of us who the audience who don't know you very well or don't know much about Nagore Consulting Group, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and about your company?
Absolutely. Well, like you said, I was born in Mexico City. I moved to Tyler at the age of 18 and graduated from TJC and UT Tyler with all of those degrees.
Lots of degrees.
It's a mouthful, yeah. And well, after trying for a while and trying to figure out what I was wanting to do, we opened our first business. Cooper and I, my husband and I, my partner and I. We opened our first business. We had a car wash. It was our baby. We did fabulous. And one of the car wash clients asked us, "Hey, I love your brand." People thought that the car wash was like a big corporate car wash that came in.
Great.
Mhm. And they were like, "Would you mind doing the same for our business?" And Cooper and I were like, "Well, we don't. That's not what we do. We wash cars for a living." So.
It was, for those of you that know, it was a mobile car wash, and it was beautiful branding, very recognizable. You did do a great job with that.
Well, thank you. So we told this client, okay, we'll try. No promises. If it won't work, don't get mad at us. I mean, I did have a little sense of confidence because I had marketing degree. So we did the rebranding for this company, and it was a huge success. Everybody loved it. They got more business. We were able to do a bunch of stuff for that client of ours, our very first client, Nancy Wright. If you're seeing this, we appreciate you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's how we started, and then it was word of mouth. As a matter of fact, we didn't advertise NCG for years. It was just all word of mouth, which I was very impressed because the importance of online presence and
Yes.
social media, and I mean that's what we get paid for, and we had people just wanting us to do it, and we just were not able to do it for ourselves because we were busy doing someone else's.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what happened.
That's awesome. One of our good friends, Barbara Bass, she always says, I think this is from her. It might be from Judy Guthrie. It's from one of them. But life is like bumper cars, right? You're heading in one direction, and then something else takes you somewhere else. You just kind of go with the flow.
Yes.
And you made both businesses successful. So, and just because you have a marketing degree doesn't mean you're good at marketing, but you are good at marketing. So, you know what I mean. So, okay, so that's a great story about your company. I know you guys have lots of projects in the works, lots of projects with politicians and events, and just all different types of things. It must keep you very much on your toes, and it must make life not so boring. You also have a brand new home. Do you mind talking about that a little bit, or is
Oh
that
no, not at
hush
all.
hush? Okay.
Not at all. Well, at Nagore Consulting Group, we've been known for clients coming with a struggle or something they want to do better, or I mean, what else would you hire a consultant if you're not wanting to? Anyway, so for that, for what that's worth, we had we were doing a political campaign
Mhm.
and for one of our political clients, and one of the supporters of that client happened to be a Rotarian, and he asked me, "Hey, I know you might not want to do this, but we're looking to hire somebody to take over the Christmas parade and do all these things of all these ideas, bring them to the table. We have no idea," and they were actually like, "We have no idea what we're doing. We don't know, anything. So would you mind?" I said, "Well, okay, let's take it on." I will say Cooper and I like a challenge,
Yes.
and we're very good at problem solving. So that was a fun project. I mean, it is, and how you mentioned it earlier is beautiful. Um, my mom once told me, "Get you a job that you don't need a vacation from," and that's pretty
Mhm.
much what we do. There's not a boring day. There's not
Yeah.
there's always something fun or something crazy that, last year, for example, we were doing the Christmas parade and we brought the first ever drone show to East Texas. And if you, for those who don't know, a drone show, the FAA controls that. So you need to get all the permits, you need to get, it's very complicated.
You can't just buy a bunch of drones
Yeah, no,
and do something.
you have to have certain regulations and permits and whatnot. Also, there's a fence, like a geofence, that they make, so you have like the stage of the drones,
Okay.
and you cannot have cars or people under that fence.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
Last year, it was the first one. We were downtown, and we close the streets. We mark everything, and people. It's a Christmas parade. People want to see it. People get excited. So we had like 15 cars parked under that fence, and it was
Oh,
Cooper and I with a megaphone chasing people, trying to find who parked. I mean, it was
I can
crazy
just
because
imagine.
yeah, we had 20 minutes before the launch of the drone show,
Oh my
and I mean,
gosh.
but we accomplished it, and it was
Good
successful. So
job. Everybody move.
yeah, oh, it was bad.
Oh my gosh. That sounds so fun. So the Rose City Christmas Parade has a rich history. Can you give us a little bit of background about it?
Absolutely, the Christmas parade is always the heart of any city. I will say that. It's a time where people get very excited. People want to see all the lights in the streets. People want to be a community and come together. So the Rose City Christmas Parade, which it used to not be called the Rose City Christmas Parade, it went from the Tyler Christmas Parade back in the day. The city used to run it, and then it became a challenge for the city to do it. I mean, they have so many things to do, and they were kind of struggling on it. Also, they couldn't call it the Tyler Christmas Parade. So anyway, uh,
Mm-hmm.
the Rotarians have always been known for extending a helping hand
Yeah.
and
Good organization.
volunteering and all the community work that they do. So, for surprise of no one, the Rotarians came forward and say, "Hey, we'll help with this." And the city said, "Well, you can have, think like you can have it." And then it became the Rotary Christmas Parade. Well, the Rotarians didn't want to just make people feel that it was just the Rotary's parade, because it's not the Rotary's parade.
Mm.
It is the community's parade. So that was part of what they hired us for, and we rebranded it to the Rose City Christmas celebrations or Rose City Christmas parade, which is a little more inclusive to all of our community.
Yep.
So, of course, it's still run by the Rotarians. I will say, they are very generous and very helpful. I mean, when you need volunteers, that's something that we don't struggle with, because we have many volunteers and people really wanting to get their hands to work and that's a interesting part of it.
That's true. That was going to be one of my questions is how many volunteers do you need? But if you have all of the Rotarians, I mean, they are known for volunteerism. So I'm glad to hear that you guys have plenty of volunteers for the event.
Absolutely. I mean, it's really been a fantastic experience working with them. When you have so many strong leaders, sometimes it can be challenging. But I will say it's not the case in this. There's a lot of we all know the goal, and we just go with it.
Yeah, that's good. You got to put your egos aside, and in times like this.
Yes,
to make something
absolutely.
beautiful come together. So, you guys have a theme this year? Is there a theme every year? And then what has
Every year.
inspired this year's theme?
So the theme is dictated by Rotary International. They changed the leadership changes their theme of the year. They have several goals they meet with that theme. Last year it was the magic of Rotary, and it was very it's open to interpretation to people. So, for example, people were very Disney, very kind of magical. And this year is United for Good. The theme is United for Good.
Okay.
And I cannot tell you time and time again, they have proven that they do follow that theme. They,
Okay.
really work very hard for this.
Yeah. So, what does Unite for Good mean, or is it just kind of up to everybody's interpretation? Do you have any idea of what the floats are going to be looking like, or
So we don't have we have some idea of some of it.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm gonna go back a little bit on your history question.
Okay.
The Christmas parade has never been canceled up to, I think it was 3 years ago. It rained,
Yes.
and you cannot reschedule a parade. There's so many moving parts.
Sure.
I mean, it was a big drama. People were devastated. I mean,
remember.
devastated that the weather happened and they had to cancel it.
Right.
So that's a good example of Unite for Good. They came together,
Okay.
the Rotarians did, and, they had to deliver the bad news, but they wanted their community to thrive and have an even better experience the following year. So that's when we came to the equation.
Yeah.
And we were brainstorming to see what we could do to make this parade better. The floats back in the day before it got canceled, they were very pretty much everybody was doing the same thing. People work hard, but it was very I don't know the word to use. Pretty much they were all the same.
It takes a lot to put a float
Oh, it
together.
does.
We did it a couple of years, and it takes, especially for a nonprofit, it was very difficult to take the time to put something.
Well, and I have news this year
Oh yeah.
on that topic. Yep. So this year we are giving 3 awards for the best floats.
Ooh.
So, and the winning float can I think the highest price, and I need to check. I believe it's $1,000.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get back.
That's awesome.
So yeah, and they get to display their float for the holidays at the Rose Garden.
Oh,
So it's perfect advertisement.
that's a great prize.
Yes.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yes. So that we added that when the Rotary in the city when they hired us to come along and do this, we did a 5-year plan. So last year was bring up the wow factor. The wow
Yeah.
factor being the drones. People didn't know we had a drone show.
Yeah.
Schedule was very hard to keep it a secret, but we accomplished it, and it was good. But we wanted something that you could really enjoy, and people really could enjoy the drone show. I mean, we had phone calls, texts, emails about I didn't know there was a drone show. Y'all need to advertise. We didn't know what we were walking into, so
Yeah.
we didn't want to set the expectation too high and
Sure.
under deliver. So this year, since we now know what we're getting
Right.
ourselves into, we advertise it. We're doing it at the Rose Stadium, and I mean, it's gonna be a fabulous show.
Not gonna have to worry about people parking their cars underneath.
Exactly. No, absolutely. And actually, the way we did work on this, we pretty much design it around that area. So if you're at the stadium, you're gonna enjoy a fantastic show. Fantastic show.
So where's the parade going to start? Is it just going to go around the stadium, or is it going to start somewhere and maybe finish?
It's the same route.
Okay.
So there's several things
Ah.
going on that night. So I will suggest you is that's
Okay.
I will suggest people to not schedule anything that day because you're gonna be busy.
Yeah.
So the parade is December 4th,
Okay.
and it's a Thursday,
Okay.
and we have the same route as the Rose Parade, the exact route.
Okay.
So the parade comes and then it ends at the stadium, and we have the Christmas tree light ceremony at WT Brookshire
Okay.
next door. So we have the parade first, and the Christmas tree light ceremony, and right after that we have the drone show.
Wow. That's going to be beautiful.
And
That's gonna be
I
awesome.
believe they're opening the Rose Garden for people to be able to walk that area. So that
know-
whole area is going to be walkable, and there's going to be
Yeah.
the stadium's going to have we're going to have food there. There's going to be food trucks out, so it's going to be fun.
It looks great out there, by the way, now, with the new convention center, and it just, it's just a great place to walk around, and
Oh, absolutely.
what a great, and it's a great opportunity for people who haven't been to the Rose Gardens in a while to go out there. So I think that's a nice change.
Oh, and I can tell you, Parks and Rec has worked their butt off this
yeah.
year to make these wonderful. I mean, and they continue to add. It's my understanding they're going to add more, but they have done a fantastic job. It's beautiful. I mean, or it's going to be beautiful once it's all decorated and
Yeah.
finalized.
So let's talk logistics and planning and all of that. How far in advance does it take for one to start planning a parade of this size?
Pretty much a year.
A year.
Yeah.
So as soon as you're done, you got to start
Yeah.
planning the next year.
Yeah, we
again.
have to secure
Okay.
places, and it used to be downtown. It's been downtown forever and ever.
Yeah.
But with the construction, we had to move it to somewhere else. So there was the question where do
yeah.
we move it, and where do we move? I mean, this is thousands of people. So where
Right.
do we move all these that will make sense? And just following the same route as the Rose Parade makes sense because they are bigger than we are.
Right,
So
okay.
it just made sense. And the
Yeah.
drone show will have a very view from the stadium.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a win-win to have to
Absolutely.
move. Do you think some people are still going to get confused and go downtown? Because downtown there's not going to be a place for you to. When you get there, you'll know. Oh, for sure, they're not having it
No.
here.
We're
Yeah.
working very hard to advertise it. I mean, there's billboards out all over town and outside of town.
Right.
So,
Okay.
and we are expecting more people because, I believe Lindale is not going to have a parade this year. So,
Oh, they're not. Okay.
no.
Okay. Yeah, and people need that.
Yeah.
Need
Yeah.
to see
I mean,
Santa.
like we said, is the core of any community.
Yeah. So so you'll have people from Lindale, people from Tyler. So what time does the parade start, and what time? Like, there's plenty of parking out there,
Oh,
which
yes.
which is good. So what time should people maybe plan on heading out there?
Well, the parade starts at 6, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
It's on the website. What's the website
Yeah,
again?
rosecitychristmas.com.
Perfect. Awesome.
On Facebook too.
Okay.
But I think it's 6. I will say just get there early, find your
Yeah.
parking spot, get you a bite to eat on your way there, and head to the stadium. That's where you're gonna see the best view of everything.
Yeah.
And then there's designated parking, which the website has maps to
Okay.
that you can download and be like, okay, this is for parking, and it makes sense. Once we get closer, we are going to send something called packets. So if your kids are in the parade or your company's in the parade, you receive a document that tells you where you need to go, who you need,
Smart.
it gives you all the details.
Yeah.
And you can see what parking makes more sense for where you're trying to go if you are part of the operation of the parade. Now, if you're just a guest, I will say just find you we have guest parking in different areas around that complex. Just find your best place and just head there. There's going to be plenty of everything.
So you're recommending people eat before they come because there's not really a lot of restaurants very, very close to the center, or will there be food trucks, or will there
Well, we
be?
have, so the stadium has the concession. We're gonna have the concession
Okay,
open for people to
great.
grab a bite. You know,
Yeah.
there's we'll do love us some concession food.
Oh yeah, gotta get those nachos.
Oh yes, and then there's going to be some food trucks outside
Oh,
the
okay.
complex for people to enjoy.
Well, what a fun evening. I hope everybody
Oh,
gets to bring
absolutely.
their families out there and enjoy the Christmas spirit and get some good concession food and the tree. I mean, just what? Why wouldn't you bring your family
Oh, I
out
know.
there?
You know, it's just a beautiful tradition.
Yeah.
We're just happy to do it, and we're happy to, like I was telling you, we had a 5-year plan. So this year we added the prices for the um, floats,
Right.
and we added the display at the Rose Garden. So you all need to stay tuned to see what we do next year.
Awesome.
Every year we're gonna add something bigger, better, and cooler. So
So you said they're going to award prizes for the best floats this year. Who
yes,
decides?
we have a panel. We have,
Okay.
yes, we have judges, and they come and usually are people from other cities, like Bullard or Flint, or that way they're not. It's a fair game.
Yes, absolutely.
And there's no ties to Tyler, so they will judge the
That's
float.
smart because
Hmm.
if it's a business, I mean, somebody might be maybe not intentionally, but
But you might
yeah,
be biased. I mean,
you're right,
honestly, I
right.
would be like, oh, that's my float. I want to vote for it.
Well, that's true. We need the $1,000 in
Yeah.
advertising. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
true.
and if people want to, if you win that and you want to donate it to or you're a nonprofit. I mean,
Right.
$1,000 goes helps. It's not
Oh,
a lot,
hey,
but it
every
does
little
help.
bit these days, you know? Yeah,
Yes.
for sure, because all the cost of everything is going up. So
Which,
definitely.
talking nonprofit,
Hmm.
there's we always want to have an impact
Yes,
and help the community in anything that we do.
love it.
And same with the Rotarians. That's some values that we align and we're very similar about. So this year, as a conjunct effort, we decided to donate. So to come to the stadium is going to be $1.
Okay,
If you don't have $1, then you can bring a canned food item, and that's going to
great.
go to the food bank.
I love that.
Yes.
That's. I think that's great. It's either way, it's good. $1 or a canned food item is wonderful. We know that they've been struggling a little bit because
Yes.
of the government shutdown. So that will be very, very helpful
Yeah.
to the food
I mean,
bank.
and if you want to bring more than one food can item, we will take them.
They'll take it.
Please.
And if somebody wants to give like to donate more, can they
Absolutely.
do it through
Absolutely.
the website or
They can do it
um
through the
mhm,
website. They can do it in person if they want to just, whatever.
yeah.
Or they can just contact any of us at the parade and we will be happy to process their donation. I mean, and a lot of our proceeds, the excess proceeds which that's what I'm encouraging you all to donate to this parade because
Yes.
the excess that we have goes to the food bank
Okay,
as
that's
well.
awesome. That's awesome. So there's
Hmm.
all the profit goes goes to
Running the
them.
parade
Yep,
and
love it.
the food bank.
I love that. So, how many people do normally come to the parade? Just so we have an idea. I know that it's got to be thousands. I
Yes, we
mean,
had, I believe last, and I could be wrong, but I believe last year we had close to between 7 and 8,000.
that sounds really familiar. But yeah,
So,
so
and we're
that's a
expecting
lot,
more this year. Like I said, Lindale is not having a
right?
Christmas parade, so we're expecting that traffic to come. It
Yeah,
is a great booster of the economy in the city. It is a great booster of the spirits in the city.
yeah.
So I'd really encourage people to come. It's beautiful.
So if I have a business in Lindale, can I also have a float in the
Absolutely,
parade? I
absolutely.
think that would be great because, I mean, sometimes, we'd get out of Tyler a little bit. It'd be nice to visit some Lindale companies
Oh
that they
yeah.
may not know of. There's some
And
great
as a matter of
companies
fact, I
in
think we
Lindale.
already have some Lindale
Oh,
businesses signed
so
up
good.
for the
Okay.
parade. So that yeah, people want to be in the parade.
Yeah, so fun. When
Yes,
we did it, it was a lot of fun. It was just a lot
it's a lot of
of
work.
work for our little team. So, but it was really, really fun to do.
It is a lot. It is, but it is fun,
Yes.
and it amazes me to see the creativity of people. We always have had the award, like they used to get a diploma to in the mail for the best float.
Yeah.
But this year we have sponsors for the awards,
Okay.
and that's where the money goes that they receive. The winning floats get comes from those sponsors.
So if there's a local business that wants to, maybe they can't do a float, or maybe there's a family that wants to donate or sponsor the event, how would they go about doing that? And are you still taking sponsors?
Oh yes, absolutely. We'll take sponsorship still the day or after.
Get ready for next
But
year.
yeah, they can go to our website and hit the contact form and or give us a call or a text, and we'll be more than happy to guide y'all in that. I mean, it is a great way of giving back to your community,
Yes.
and our incentives for sponsors are very, very good. So anyway,
Awesome. So how do you see the City Christmas Parade evolving over the next few years?
well, we have deal with a bunch of changing factors. To be downtown, we had to move it to the stadium.
Right.
I don't know for certain if we're gonna. I believe the goal is to go back downtown at some point once downtown
Oh,
is
sure. Once the hotel and
completed.
everything is done,
Mhm,
yeah, it's going to be beautiful.
mhm. That's one thing. The other thing is we're trying to boost more the Christmas spirits for people to enjoy these holidays,
Yeah.
and by doing that, we want to give back also to the community. So we're trying to make the prices higher so people really get motivated. That's one change that we're doing.
Right.
You're gonna see some more partnerships over the next year, uh, and we are doing things a little different every year. It's kind of like a test and try thing. We want to see
Yeah.
what works and what doesn't, and
Yeah.
it's been great. I mean, this year our Grand Marshal is Dr. Julie Feely.
Oh, love her.
Oh, she's
Yes.
awesome. She
Yes.
has been so nice, and I mean, that's always the fun part about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Daniel, for joining us today. That went by very quickly.
I
Believe
know.
it or not, we are out of time.
Oh no, we could sit
We
here
could
and
talk
talk all day
forever. We
long.
could. But we do hope to see you at the Rose City Parade, Christmas Parade, on December 4th at Christus Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium. Bring your family, grab something to eat, support the community, support our nonprofits. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Mechele Mills, your host, and we will see you next week.